2 weeks, 2 weeks from tonight, right about now, we'll be in late third quarter, early fourth quarter against the world champion, defending world champion, Philadelphia Eagles. And while the Eagles are quietly practicing and nobody's really talking about them, they end up losing one of their receivers to a knee and ankle surgery and stuff. Not AJ Brown or Devontae Smith, one of their up and coming wide receivers and things. While nobody's focusing in on them, Jerry Jones has got exactly what he wanted, which is drama 365 days a year. Now, I still believe that this is, since he literally said it the beginning of the week, that the NFL, is about 365 days a year, and how streaming platforms will spend almost as much money producing a show, advertising a show, as producing it. And so when things get slow, he likes to stir them up. We've heard him say that before, and we've just been like, whatever, Jerry, whatever. But this is a continuation of what he's done with Zeke. This is a continuation of, D-Law, right? Where, Stephen Jones basically said, we thought we had a deal at $18 million. And I still say, for those out there who are always talking about Dak Prescott being the highest paid, I don't think that's a coincidence, because I believe that was Jerry Jones's thing, to constantly have something to talk about. When Dak Prescott has a bad game, $60 million. $60 million hasn't been to the NFC Championship game. But again, that keeps him in the news. So you want drama? Well, you got drama now. Now, I still believe that Micah Parsons is playing this up as well. That Micah Parsons understands that I'll be able to go through the hardship, my own story of my hardship of going through and suffering trying to get my contract. How I felt annihilated by the team and Jerry Jones and how he was so mean. Seeing him sitting in the chair 15 feet from Stephen Jones. Seeing him there leaning against the tower where Jerry Jones is. It's almost too fitting. You know what I'm saying? So, Jerry Jones, wanting to keep everything going since the Netflix thing is out, and that's kind of ebbing down a little bit, is now focused in on the Micah Parsons situation. First he's doing the rounds. He's doing the rounds. He was on Fox News and stuff and things first, basically talking about the pie again and how they've got to have money to go around to keep other players on the team. When we all know that that's bullshit. Because they had money when Dak Prescott was on his rookie deal and did absolutely nothing other than Greg Hardy. That's it. You had money and you didn't do anything with it. And we all know that there's ways of getting money if you want to. And if you're smart and a good businessman, you don't wait to get all of your deals done until the last minute. Dak Prescott, opening day, about 11 o'clock. CeeDee Lamb, it was 1 year ago today, my daughter's birthday, and Game Time Brian's, that they got CeeDee Lamb signed. Zach Martin, the 15th of August. Can't remember exactly when Zeke was done. But again, Jerry Jones likes the drama. We keep calling it America's team, but it's not. It's Jerry Jones' team. And if your thing is, Why doesn't Jerry care about winning? Why care about what is winning going to do for you that you don't already have? You've won 3 Super Bowls as a winner. I mean, as an owner. You are in the Pro Football Hall of Fame. The only thing that you have left is being the biggest brand out there, the wealthiest franchise. And he's doing that by far. And he's keeping himself relevant and in the news. How much do you see Jeffrey Lurie out in public after just winning that Super Bowl? How much do you? Not a lot after the Super Bowl. But Jerry Jones, he understands. And shout out to Simus, because Simus pointed out something that is actually very spot on. And that is, we all know that everybody's coming to social media now. That the regular sports shows are dead, okay? You've seen Fox just literally wipe the board on almost all of them, with the exception of First Things First and the Cowherd Show. But all of these other shows and arguments and stuff like that, listen, nobody has time to sit down for 2 or 3 hours to watch a sports show that only has 10 minutes of what's relevant for what I want to hear. Everybody understands I can go on Twitter and I can get the news real quick. I can watch a video for 5 minutes, even though it's 10 minutes long, and get the gist of it. And I have personalities that cater to what I'm interested in directly. You know, when I started YouTube, and I had gotten on my first channel up to 25,000 subscribers. That channel that was shut down. That's about the time that the Dallas Cowboys started in social media. And that's the time when the regular news people would turn their nose down to you. Basically, they would look at you as a homeless person on the street. They're not worth my time. But now that magazines, nobody reads magazines anymore. Newspapers, well, they're pretty much online now. The sports talk shows, nobody cares. People care about this platform right here. Jerry Jones, the innovator, who realized making deals locally for my team was the wave of the future. And kicking and streaming, he brought along all of the other owners, which increased the profits multiple times and made them rich beyond their wildest dreams. And revenue share means that it doesn't matter how bad your team is, you're still going to get a piece of that pie. Jerry Jones, and Simon's put it in my head, understands the next platform is streaming. Netflix documentary. Boom. He understands social media. You have to do things louder than others to get the attention. You know, Terry McLaurin's situation and Trey Hendrickson's situation, they're just as bad as Mike is. But nobody cares. Jerry understands about making that controversy and keeping the team in the headlines, whether you love them or hate them. So, at some point, we've seen Dez Bryant go through this and still be friends with Jerry Jones. We've seen Dak go through this twice and still seems to be good. Michael Irvin, who interviewed Jerry, hasn't hurt their relationship. Zach Martin, who had to hold in still good with the family. And we saw Myles Garrett say, I will never play for the Cleveland Browns again. But right now he's practicing as a Cleveland Brown. So for those out there that don't think that this won't get resolved, that Micah Parsons, I guarantee you, wants to play against the Eagles, it's going to happen. It's going to happen. And what I say is today was the inflection point for Jerry Jones to try and hit the exit ramp to start getting this thing back on track. But we'll see. We'll see. Tomorrow night, we've got the Cowboys preseason game. Can't wait to see that. Can't wait to see Joe Milton out there. Yeah, can't wait to see Joe Milton throw some more passes. In the Cowboys Consolation Bowl, the last preseason game, well, that's the game, your last chance to impress people and hopefully keep a job in the NFL. All right, you good people, it's been a very, very busy day. I'm tired, and I'm going to go to bed. Got to get up early in the morning because I got some work to do. And as the world turns, as the Cowboys turn, I need to get Tracy to do a shirt like that. As the Cowboys turn, we're a soap opera. Yeah, we got all that to cover too. Alrighty, good people, remember, do not forget, tell the people you love how much you love them, because you might not get the chance again, good people, and I love you. And I'll see you soon. Peace out. Yeah. When the whole ifing thing